No, we can't do that. He's just like, I can only take this number. And I was just like, you aren't motivated to sell. How, like, why would you call me and tell me that you're very motivated to sell when you're actually not motivated to sell? And you're just like, well, I'm just going to keep it unless I can get the price that I want.
Agents are the best at that. Listen, you can tell it's New Year's by the volume of people calling me right now with deals that like we're on the back burner, you know, or that I feigned some form of interest in at some point.
Yeah.
Everybody's New Year's resolution was to like hit that list hard and get things back on track for 2024. So I'm getting all these calls of all these deals I looked at a year ago, year and a half ago that are like, this guy calls me last week and he says they really want to sell. Like they really want to sell now. And I was like, okay, well, like, did their price come in line with the idea of really selling now? Because it's kind of worse than last time we spoke. And like, I wasn't so interested before. So what's different now? Right.
Yeah.
And nothing is really that different now.
It's just
but
something you say.
Well, it's a different lead in, you know, they really want to sell is very different than like,
They'll do anything they can to make this work.
They don't really need to sell.
I put together those two land deals, right? The two lots for a builder, right? And so that was this week. And the one guy said to me, I'm very motivated. He's the agent selling his own property. I'm very motivated to sell, very motivated to sell. And so I brought him an offer.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what was it? What was he asking? So 250K under asking. And he was just like, no, we can't do that. He's just like, I can only take this number. And I was just like, you aren't motivated to sell. How, like, why would you call me and tell me that you're very motivated to sell when you're actually not motivated to sell? And he's just like, well, I'm just going to keep it unless I can get the price that I want.
Agents are the best at that.
Right? I was just like,
agents are the best.
You're motivated to sell. You literally called me to say, I'm really motivated to sell. It's the complete opposite of being motivated to sell. Now, this property, so he lost a little bit of money because he had just bought it. So we had to pay him a little bit more than we wanted to, but it was less than what he wanted. But the other property, they listed it at 1.5 because the last sale was.
Well, you muted yourself. Yeah, you're good.
My son's got this like auto clicker thing on the computer.
You're pressing the space bar or something.
I don't know.
I gotta edit this in.
No, it's okay. This is natural. And so the last property that sold in April 2022 was 1.5, the same lot.
April 22. That's like
right,
not the same market as now.
Exactly. And so we bought it at 1.1. So it's $400,000 under what the peak price was.
400,000 below peak, man.
400,000 below peak.
Holy shit!
So you can see why that person was, you know,
but that's like 35% under peak.
Maybe like 25, something like that. But whatever. It's still a big number.
Third off.
Still a big number, and this is what it is, right? So these are the type of things that are out there, and so the builder is going to build 2 houses and make sense of it. Now, the point of the story was the agent actually sent me afterwards. He goes, oh, I've got these other properties as well.
Yeah.
Right. And this one here, he got so lucky on that we even existed and that we were willing to buy his property. Right. So I'm like, yeah. Send them to me anyways. The guy's got a couple more on like a busier street that are like nowhere near anything that we're looking for. But again, at those same prices that he paid, like he just went and he just was like, oh, the market's, you know, I'm going to make lots of money.
This is an agent,
and I'm just going to buy all these properties. And like he would easily be down $1 million in total.
And you know that his plan was to like buy them and then double end them like a year later
and sell them for like, you know,
not
like
do
$3 million
and
build and all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, I just felt bad for him. I told him, I said, look, I'm really sorry you're in this position. I said, geez. But guys, that's what guys were doing. They were just doubling down. The market was going up and they were just like, I'm going to buy as many properties as I can. The worst was the pre-construction guy. So I went to go see him, and I think I already told the story, but it was a new build. It had closed already. And so he's trying to sell it himself. So he calls us and says, look, I can't sell it myself. I don't know what to do here. My partners are all mad at me. Help me. So I go in there and I look at the property and we went over everything and
There's another
showed him what we
realtor.
could do. He's another realtor. And so I said, oh, you know,
Oh,
it's a tough
fuck.
situation. You know, here's really where the numbers are. You know, like you got to figure out a way to carry this or to sell it at a loss. I mean, just the way it was. And
Mm-hmm.
so he says, I got 6 of these.
6. Oh, this is that guy. He
Yeah,
was a realtor. This
he was a
idiot.
realtor. I got
What the
6 of these.
fuck?
My mortgage payments are like $25,000, $30,000, whatever it was, a month.
But you know, he was trying to like front run that deal and like get in and grab a bunch and flip them, like,
Yeah.
right?
So
What a
these are
fucking
the
asshole.
right. So not only is there going to be a bunch of realtors, because based on 65,000 sales, that's not a lot of sales for people to go. You can go 1 year without making the same amount of sales. You know, like you can leverage all your credit cards, you can do all of your line of credits, you can use all your savings, you can
Not
sell a
if you
couple
just
properties.
started.
You can do okay, but I'm saying the successful guys are also
They better be
having
able to.
problems. The
The
guys who've been around for
successful
5,
guys
10,
are,
15 years who
yeah,
were making like $500,000 in the good old days, they were like, wow, look at me. And
yeah.
now all of a sudden they're making 100 grand,
You see
and
them in
that
Money
doesn't even
Mart.
cover their, like fixed expenses every single month. Those
Yeah.
guys will last a year. But
I
now
have
going
a,
into 2024, if those sales don't pick up, there's
yeah,
going to be a lot of realtors who will suffer on the income side. And then
yeah.
because they all invested in real estate, like
They're
a bunch
fucked.
of dummies, they all just, as much money as they could pile together, they were all just buying, buying, buying,
Yeah.
buying.
I
They're
know
all
a,
going to take a bunch of hits there too, and they can't carry those private loans anymore.
no.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.